Hi, Carrie from Parton's Heritage Homestead. Got my coffee here. I'm going to talk about something, why I can freeze, dehydrate every season. I recently ran across a video. I follow a lot of really hardcore homesteaders. I love their system, the way they work. It works for us. We started this approximately 3 years ago, and it's never failed me. I've learned what I can do, what I can't do. I've learned how to improve here or how to improve there. Canning was one of them. When I first started canning, I canned everything and anything. It didn't matter. But in the end of that, I found that I did a lot of waste. I wasted jars. I wasted food. I canned things that we necessarily don't eat. So the following year, or the next year when I started doing this, I went through my inventory. I went through, what do we eat the most? What benefits us the best? What will I use the most of and not have to waste? That was my biggest mistake that I learned, and it was a lesson learned very quickly. I recently just ran across a pantry challenge from Three Rivers Homestead. God bless you, because I'm learning a lot from their videos, and there is a bunch of homesteaders who are following them, and I love their concept. The concept and the challenge is for the next 2 months between January and February, we do the least, if any, shopping at all. Now for me, I am a city county line homesteader, so I can't have farm animals that produce milk or nothing. So when it comes to that, I have to seriously buy my own milk, cheese, stuff like that. But it cuts my grocery bill down massively, and I love that. So I end up going through my inventory. I actually started doing this before I even knew about the challenge. It was amazing. I'm actually really excited about this. And it's disciplining me. It's keeping me on my path of why I homesteaded in the first place. I love this lifestyle. It's healthier. I feel better. I love the fact that every winter, my husband's job anyways, it goes pretty much downhill. It's cold. They don't work as much, so it saves me money to be able to prepare for the winter anyways. But then I ran across this challenge, and here's where it disciplines me the most. Instead of being able to, still go out and grocery shop, even what little budget I have just to pay the bills, I can save that money. I look back at, what do I have? Can I last? Did I work hard all summer long? Will this really last me all winter? I have seen instances where we don't recycle though. And the benefits of recycling is we get fresher food, and I get that. I love that, because we do recycle by year. So I get a chance to go through and keep my food fresher. The other major benefit for me, and I know many have run into this, is canning jars. Oh my gosh, canning jars are like a gold mine. So I get to not only replenish my food and make it fresher, but I get my canning jars back to be able to produce that again this new season. So I love that. And I'm, watching my boxes fill back up with jars, and I'm actually getting excited. So I've been going through my seeds, because I'm going to be getting ready to prepare, what am I going to grow this season? What do I need? What do I go through? And I have learned so much over the years that in our groups that we have, I'm sharing a lot of information, and I'm hoping that what we do helps somebody else, because it definitely helps us, and I'm really, really excited over this. Every year I get more excited. I'm willing to learn even more to improve as a homesteader. And I know that we live in the city limits, but it doesn't stop us, because we have our meat sources. Even though it's in the poultry section, we still have our meat. We have our fruits and our vegetables across our land. It saves not only money, but the health benefits of growing your own, the enjoyment of being out in the outdoors, loving that sunshine. I mean, it's just to me, it's like a spiritual getaway. It's a peace within my heart. It's really hard to describe, but it's a mellow, more relaxing lifestyle for me. I get to enjoy the soil, the seeds, watch the plants grow, be able to produce something out of it. I'm recently gone through my inventory in my freezer. I love that aspect of this challenge as well, because it gives me a chance to find out what's at the bottom of my freezer. The system of my freezer bags, which works, which don't, which are freezer burnt, which aren't. Some of the stuff I found in my freezer, oh my goodness. I'm just glad I'm going through this challenge, because there are certain things I've needed to learn, and this was one of them. So to replenish everything, to use what I have, and I like the fact that Three Rivers mentioned something else. The question is, well, are you defeating your purpose when you're storing up your food? And I liked what she said. No, we're not. She's absolutely right about that. I'm not actually spending more money. If anything, I'm replenishing with fresher food. I absolutely am saving money this month, and I can go as far. I may take this farther than 2 months and take it as far as I can until the new growing season starts, because I like fresh food. I like to be able to prepare for different type of meals. I plan on going fishing this year and putting fresh fish in my freezer, and I need that room. I've got poultry that needs to be processed, and I need that room. So this gives me a great opportunity of no waste, no wasting the food. And I have to admit, I've been pretty bad at that. I'll store things in my freezer and I'll forget what's in there. Or I'll store things in my freezer and don't use it. And it's sad. It is really sad. This is a major discipline on my behalf for me and my husband. I also like the fact that this challenge helps create my mind in preparing meals, instead of just running out to the store and, well, I'm going to make my meal today. When I've got food, why waste it? So this helps make creative minds for me. Just like we'll get a package and I'll break it down. And now today, going through my freezer, I actually found some shrimp and some ground pork, and I'm going to actually make some shrimp fried rice and homemade egg rolls. I'm excited. This really, really excites me to be able to do these challenges, and I hope that more of us catch on to it. There is no sense in us preparing our foods on our shelves if we're not going to use it. It may look pretty, but Three Rivers was right. Over time, I try not to can for more than a year. Over time, it does lose its flavor, and when it does that, it becomes useless to you. It may look pretty on your shelf, but what is the purpose we really do this for? So I am going to continue this challenge. I'm going to see how far I can go. Then I'm going to add up my jars, plan out my system here, make sure I get what we use the most, continue on with that. What I use the least, I will probably discontinue, or basically just get when I need. In other words, if I need something for a recipe, instead of canning it, I'll probably end up just going to the store, get that small amount I need, instead of having it on my shelf going to waste, removing space that I need for my jars that I absolutely need for this winter, and be able to see what our inventory is and what we do better at. That is the goal. I do this every year to find out where to improve and what to keep going with. So I'm looking forward to doing more videos with you, and I enjoy this time with you. Thank you, Three Rivers Homestead. You're amazing, and I look forward to seeing you again. God bless.